Alright guys, here we are out at Hunting Island Fishing Lagoon, dealing with a little bit of COVID, day 3 here. But I didn't want to be pent up in the house, so I'm out here. I'm gonna get some rucking in. I'm gonna set my Apple Watch here for hiking. Ah, there we go. Hiking. And yeah, we'll do this. Alright, so here we are entering the trailhead over here on Hunting Island. There's quite a few miles of trail out here. I only have about an hour and a half of daylight left, so you know, I'll go out 45 minutes and come back. I have my new headset I purchased from Blue Parrot, which has got the noise cancellation. So doing these videos, I'm hoping that will allow for the audio to be clearer. There's a cold front coming through right now. It's about 41 Fahrenheit. Should be dropping down to about 19 as we sunsets this evening. So here we go. Off in the distance, you can kind of see the sun working its way down, hence the hour and a half before sunset. But I am enjoying the nice cool air on my sore throat with the third day of COVID. To be fair, I think I have the whatever the lighter version of COVID is, I guess. The test says it's positive. Pretty much just feels like a crappy cold. Today I'm rocking the 20-pound weight vest. So away we go. Checking this nice little sitting bench out that they've added over here. I don't think I'll stop, but it's pretty nice. Again, this is the Hunting Island, South Carolina Fishing Lagoon. It's on the North Beach side. And here you go, you see they've added a nice little bench for sitting. Back to the trail. And we're just making our way down the trail towards the beach. It's a little chilly. It's at about 40 Fahrenheit, so not horrible. Rounding out this year has been a little tough. There's been some deaths. Of course, there's the COVID. Lots of traveling. So getting out here just in the nice natural habitat, you know, hear the wind, enjoy the fresh air, watch the sunset, hear the birds. It's nice. And if you look closely, and if I'm quiet enough, you might find a deer, something cool to look at, and I'll highlight that if we do. And just continuing down the trail here, hoping to get at least 3 miles. Get a glimpse of the sunset here over the lagoon, far end. Here we go. And there she is. That little gap there is about the 30 minutes we have to get back to the car before the sun sets. Out that way is the ocean. There's a little bridge you can cross to go over here. Believe it or not, there used to be houses over here out that way that stood out in the water on stilts for years after the road had eroded away. Alright, so here we go, returning back towards the car on the lagoon trail. Beautiful sunset. And it's actually not too cold yet, as you can kind of enjoying the weather. It's a nice change from the typical, 85 plus, 80% humidity that we have down here. Nice cool breeze, great for rucking. Really enjoying this ruck. Only doing 20 pounds, but with the COVID, I'll use that as my crutch and say it's enough. So about the BT450 noise canceling headset, I think it's doing all right. It's definitely better than the phone's built-in mic, and I've got to let them, give them credit. There are some 30, 40 mile an hour gusts of wind out here on the beach coming in front of the cold front. Though, I still would kind of like something better for doing the recordings for YouTube out on the trails. You're going to be out in the wind a lot. Does anybody have any recommendations of a good noise canceling headset? And we're making our way back, still very near the beach, but you can see with this foliage and the sun setting, we are going to have to make a decent clip getting back. Still hoping to catch some wildlife besides a few birds while I'm out here. Now it's pretty cold, so I imagine everything's bedded down pretty good. Working our way back. Daylight is cooperating with us, which is nice. Thought we might get stuck out here in the dark. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing any wildlife besides a squirrel and a few birds. To say everything is tucked in for the night, I think, or yet to come out. Maybe tucked in for the day. Almost to the end.